Play action, Mariota looking for a receiver. And this pass is going to be caught. There's play action. Mariota goes short. And the pass is caught by Henry. Henry's got speed and power. Showing it there. Breaking a couple of tackles. And the Heisman Trophy winner from Alabama with a big gain. And the kick is good.
Beats Fusco one-on-one.
And here's Diggs on the swing pass. And Diggs will have another first down. And this kick is no good. Here comes pressure from the other side, and the pass is caught by Harry Douglas. Old reliable Harry Douglas, so many years with Atlanta. And there is the fade pass, and it is caught by DeMarco Murray. Play action. And they flip it to Murray. Murray leaps, touchdown! 10-3. Here is Murray. Leaps, 6-yard touchdown. And Hill's pass caught. On 2nd and 10, Hill zips it, and it's caught by Kyle Rudolph. Rudolph been a reliable receiver. And this kick is way left, not even close. And that will do it for the first half. Averaging under 3 yards per carry. We'll see if that changes. For Darrell Patterson running it out for the Vikings. And a good return, one man to beat. Patterson trying to get by a couple of defenders, but a great return for Patterson. It's been a success here. And this kick is long enough and good. Rudolph coming toward the line now in the slot to the left. Play action. And Hill's pass, and it's caught by Stephon Diggs.
Middle linebacker matched up with him.
And Hill is going to take off. 33-yard try for Walsh. Strong kick and a good kick. Play action, first down. Mariota sack. First sack of the game for either team. Back to the 25. Linval Joseph.
And that big body just boxes out Terrence Freeman.
Fake to Henry. Here's the rush, and it's intercepted. Vikings, Eric Kendricks. He'll score. Pressure on Mariota, and Kendricks scores, and it was Everson Griffin who was in Mariota's face. And they return for the touchdown. A defensive TD for the Vikings, who take the lead. Johnson to the bottom. Going to the top. And what a grab made by Patterson. This is an unbalanced line up front. And play action. And the pass is going to be caught by Kyle Rudolph. Rudolph, Mr. And Walsh's kick is good. Ball, and the Vikings pick it up, and they may get it. Going all the way in for the touchdown is Daniil Hunter. So a mix-up.
Quarterback's getting rhythm.
Murray loses the ball, and the Vikings pick it up again. Zendejo. Second down and 10. Mariota will go down. Sacked inside the 5 by Daniil Hunter.
Sam Bradford's be the starting quarterback next week.
Hill going deep for Diggs. And Diggs making the play. Great cat. And the kick is good. Blair Walsh struggled early, has come on lately.
He's going to be a good running back and have Des Bryant back there for you.
First down, Mariota completes the pass on a third down and 10. On their 36-yard line. Pass up the middle, and it's caught by Delaney Walker. And Walker, getting a few yards after that, gets inside the 40 before Harrison Smith comes in and makes the tackle. Second and goal. Mariota's pass is caught for the touchdown to DeMarco Murray, his second touchdown grab of the game. And Kyle Rudolph covers up at midfield. Tennessee will play at Detroit next week, and the Vikings have that glorious home opener against the Green Bay Packers and go in 1-0. Final score will be the Vikings 25 and the Titans 16.
Tennessee will start at the 5-yard line for this drive. No score in the opening quarter, and Murray is brought down. A safety for the Lions defense. Stafford to Marvin Jones, comes back and makes the catch. Coverage by Jason McCourty. It goes for a gain of 29.
Well, this is a back shoulder throw.
And JB, how about the leaping ability of Eric Ebron? Jumped over Jason McCourty. Stafford to the air. Rolling out to his left. Throws on the run in the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Anquan Bolden. Stafford on third down. Penalty flag is down. Stafford knocking over defenders. He is short of a first down, but what a run by Matthew Stafford.
Boy, he got lit up at the end of it, too.
Yes, he did.
It's DeMarco Murray, has a hole. DeMarco Murray off to the races. Murray at the 50. Murray down the sideline, chasing behind and pushed down by Darius Slay. But DeMarco Murray busts out a big 67-yard run for Tennessee. Rashawn Robinson got a hand on it just like he did last week against the Colts. On third down, Mariota in trouble. Mariota is sacked. Play action to Murray. Mariota taking a deep shot for Matthews, and it's picked off. Glover Quinn with the interception. Stafford keeps it himself at the 40. Has the first down, and Stafford, not so gracefully, comes down after a gain of 24.
Great job. Dick LeBeau told us nobody talks about the mobility of Matthew Stafford. They won't be talking about the grace of him either.
Mariota looking deep for Walker. He's got it. Touchdown, Titans to Laney Walker with his first touchdown of the season. Titans start this drive at the 17-yard line with 7:04 to go, and they started on the ground with DeMarco Murray running right. Murray following his blocks and shoved out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Mariota to Murray, and he gets to the 32-yard line. Mariota sharp makes the catch for a first down. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining. Play action to Henry. Mariota to Philip Supernaw. He's got 4 on the play clock. Mariota to DeMarco Murray for the first down. Titans 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. A fresh set, 1st and 10 from the 47. Mariota lofts one for Murray, has a seam in the middle of the field, and a first down for DeMarco Murray, a gain of 22. Mariota completes it over the middle. He's now 6 for 6 on this drive. Rashard Matthews makes the grab.
It's 4-down territory.
They need to get to the 5-yard line for a first down. Mariota with time, end zone, and it is caught! Andre Johnson! What a play! On 4th down, Andre Johnson with the 69th touchdown of his career, and now the Titans will go for 2.
How does he catch this ball?
I have no idea how that ball got in there.
He is well defended. There are guys all around him, and he pulls it in. Wow.
That's why he's going to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done.
If the Titans don't get the 2, then a field goal would win it for Detroit. Mariota rolling right. Runs into his own man. And the two-point conversion is no good. He tripped over DeMarco Murray. Matthew Stafford directing traffic. 3 timeouts. They just got to get into Matt Prater field goal range for the win. 7 drop passes, not a nice stat for the Lions. That's the total today. And on second down, Stafford is sacked. Arakpo with his second on the day. Stafford fires and makes the catch. He's got the first down. Tackle made by Denoris Searcy. Stafford intercepted. Parrish Cox, and he wisely goes to the ground. Matthew Stafford had gone 212 passes without an interception. And he throws one here to Parrish Cox, who had a miserable game for the Titans. But in the big moment, Cox comes up with the pick. The Titans have won just 5 games in the last 2 years. And we said, how do you change the culture? And Mularkey said, we just got to finish. We haven't been able to finish games. If we just finish one game, I really think it'll get going. Well, they finish here. Parrish Cox seals it with the interception, and the Titans win 16-15.
Mularkey to take advantage of the conditions.
Carr throwing on first down for Cooper, and he's got it for a catch. Latavius Murray has a hole up the middle, slips a tackle, and takes it in.
He did not have any negative runs last week. Look at that, just one cut right up the middle. Nobody really even gets a hand on him, and the rest of it is easy work for Latavius Murray. Too easy, very, very uncommon against the Tennessee Titans defense.
Yeah, show the kind of athletes they have.
Joseph coming with a blitz. Murray picks it up. Joseph doesn't quit on the play. Chasing Mariota from behind, who lost the football. And the Raiders say they have it. This is from 52 to set a new NFL record. Janikowski 0 for 1 from beyond 50 this year, but this one is good, and there's the record for Sebastian Janikowski on the Verizon halftime report. 2nd down and 8 for the Raiders. It's Washington with some room. Washington into Tennessee territory. Carter Roberts. Roberts gets away. Roberts is in. Touchdown Raiders.
That's way too easy.
2nd touchdown this season for Seth Roberts.
Just you see there, Bryce McCain comes in
Bad angle.
headlong, takes a bad angle, and doesn't break down to the outside. You got to take the sideline away, force the guy back.
Mariota has time over the middle, juggled and picked off by Reggie Nelson. Nelson still going, 5 seconds on the clock. He should have gotten out of bounds, and he did.
Here it is. We'll see it with the clock the whole way here. He picks it off with 7 seconds.
The clock operator did not properly start the clock after the play, and the allotted number of seconds did run out when the player ran out of bounds. Therefore, there should be no time left on the clock. This is the end of the first half.
So the clock operator started it late, and that will cost the Raiders a chance at a field goal
For the rest of the day.
Tennessee just 1 for 7 on 3rd downs. 3rd and 3. Mariota escapes the pressure. Now throws off his back foot. Dangerous pass. Caught. Amaro inside the 20. DeMarco Murray. Reversing field at the 5. Dives. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You see, he bounces it because the Raiders had penetration. He willed himself into the end zone and got to that pylon. What a tremendous effort by a guy who's had a couple of pretty impressive days in the NFL.
90 seconds to go. Mariota over the middle. Douglas has it in midfield. Harry Douglas.
You got to get it to your playmakers. Unfortunately, it's their running back.
1st and 10. What a catch!
Mariota can do.
On 3rd and 5. Mariota to the end zone. Johnson. Touchdown! Andre Johnson. And a late flag has come in. Tennessee.
Pass interference. Offense, number 81.
Right there, 81, and you see him, well, I don't know, he didn't look like he extended his arm, but there was contact.
Mariota looking left, throwing left. Lot of contact in the end zone. No penalty.
Our last play of the game, it takes something more egregious than that to get the official to pry that flag out of his pocket.
I agree with the game on the line. There was not a grab of the jersey. It was a hand on the back.
This Raiders defense responds by holding Tennessee to just 10 points today. And they win it 17-10.
What do you want at this time of the year? Well, you want the divisions to be up for grabs still, and that is the case here in Houston. Shows direction and decisiveness. Osweiler to the end zone, and Fedorowicz goes high in the air. Did he come down with it? Touchdown, Texans! The opening drive for the Texans resulted in a touchdown. Here's Osweiler to throw on first down. Looking to the far side, and Ryan Griffin is wide open. Man, is he using his tight ends today to the 9-yard line. Out of the shotgun here on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, quickly to the end zone. Will Fuller, touchdown, Texans. Titans showing blitz from the near side. Osweiler throws middle of the field. One-handed grab by Fuller. He hung on. Oh, man, to the 27. This is unbelievable. Listen to this.
And he knows that Rashad Johnson is sitting there in the middle of the field. And, hey.
Yeah, this will be a 53-yard field goal attempt by Novak. 53 is actually the long for his career. Great conditions to let this one fly. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way, and it is good. So the penalty changes a punt to a field goal. On 2nd down, they had a bunch of receivers to the outside, and a wide open receiver, Rashard Matthews, inside Texans territory. He's eventually taken down by Kareem Jackson, and that was a beautiful pass by Mariota. And he'll take the handoff up the middle. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeMarco Murray, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That's Sharp, the rookie, in motion. Mariota with the play fake. And he's looking to run again. Nope, he's going to throw it, and it's intercepted. Quentin Demps. It'll be first down for the Texans. Miller in the backfield. Osweiler dancing in the pocket, throws to Hopkins, and it's intercepted by the Titans. Parrish Cox stayed with it and was able to corral it. Actually, Jason McCourty, who was in on DeAndre Hopkins, was able to corral it. 3rd down. He'll get it again, and he leaps toward the end zone. Touchdown, Titans, 1 point away from tying the ball game up. Osweiler from the shotgun on 2nd down to the far side of the field, and it's intercepted. Parrish Cox goes up and comes down with the INT on the pass intended for Hopkins.
That's been.
By the way, the Texans have put Will Fuller back along with Irvin. We saw that at practice on Friday, that they pushed him back, and it will be Fuller who will start this at the 33-yard line. He can fly if he gets it to the open field, and he's into the open field. Inside the 30, he's gonna go.
Three plays in a row by this secondary.
And that punt is blocked, but the play has been blown dead. The play has been blown dead, even though the Texans, John Simon, has taken it into the end zone.
Prior to the snap, the play was shut down, assuming that there was 12 men on defense. However, the 12th man did get off, so there is no foul. The replay, 4th down.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
That is huge.
That Corey Moore, I'm not sure, we don't see on this view where the alleged 12th man is, but that is a major gaffe by the officiating crew. Boy, block, punt,
Well, and Kern gets this one off. Ingram calls for the fair catch and grabs it at the 8. It would have been 7 for the Texans, but the play blown dead. Kern came up limping. All right, so now 4th and 6. What are you thinking?
Got to watch DeMarco Murray.
In the backfield. Quick toss, tipped out of the hands of Andre Johnson, incomplete. A.J. Boye in on the coverage, and the Texans will take over. Everybody playing back for the Texans. They dump it off to Murray. He fakes a couple of handoffs, now throws it forward. There come the flags. That's going to be an illegal forward pass. Andre Johnson's going to run around, and he fumbles the football, and it's going to be picked up by the Texans. Kevin Johnson will pick it up, and Houston will get out of town with a 27-20 victory over the Tennessee Titans.
Tannehill. Pressure coming, and he is crushed by Derek Morgan. In the backfield with Mariota. Mariota with time, throws over the middle to Delaney Walker. Diving attempt, and he's got it. What a catch.
They're young.
2nd and goal. Mariota play action. Going to keep it himself. Has an angle and takes it in. Touchdown, Titans.
As the outside, he's going to try and jump around a block to the inside and just gives up the touchdown in the corner. He's trying to get blocked. Jack Conklin gets out in front of Mariota, and Maxwell tries to jump around him. He's got to jump to the outside and force Mariota to cut back in.
Jakeem Grant back to return the punt. He has got blazing speed. 6th round pick out of Texas Tech. Trying to get a chance to show off that speed. To the outside, Jakeem Grant down the sideline. Cuts back at the 40. Still on his feet. Grant, he's going to go. Touchdown, Miami.
Fired his special teams coordinator, Bobby April. His special teams, you'd think maybe get a breath of fresh air, maybe do something special, and instead they give up the big play. What a great, great job by that guy. Jakeem Grant, I saw him in practice. That guy looks like a hood ornament. He's 5'7" out there amongst all these guys, and there he makes the biggest play of the game. What a great return.
The first half. They keep it on the ground with Henry up the middle. Derrick Henry all the way to the 20-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. Mariota over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Andre Johnson.
But then when it does work out, particularly this easily, it's a brilliant move. The red zone changes everything in your offense, and Andre Johnson just pulls that in for the touchdown. Great read, great throw by Mariota.
2nd and 5. Tannehill. Looking for Ajayi. Oh, Damian Williams cuts it back. And Williams has a block in front. Damian Williams down the sideline. Still going. And finally taken down. The 2-minute warning. Ajayi in for the touchdown.
We're trying to hold up against some good defensive linemen. We're going to run right at them and try and make a few plays. Let's see our running back. Let's see what he gets paid money for. Let's see if he can run over a couple of people, get that ball in the end zone. Jay Ajayi says, thank you very much. We can do that.
1:28 to go. Mariota feeling the pressure, steps up, has a first down. He's got speed. Mariota slides down. Mariota looking for Delaney Walker. He's got him, and Walker is in. Touchdown, Titans.
Well, this is at the end of this first half, as you see Walker right up inside the hash marks, absolutely works Michael Thomas. Just swims him, gets up inside of him, and that's a nice, easy throw right down the hash marks.
Tannehill is sacked. Losing to Florida State 20-19. Tannehill to Devontae Parker, and Jason McCourty may have ripped that one away.
We'll go back and look, but right there you can see a bad pass by Ryan Tannehill, and Tennessee wanted it more.
8:40 to go, 3rd quarter. Tannehill deep down the sideline, and he's got his man, Devontae Parker. Play action, Tannehill in trouble, and Tannehill goes down. This week in practice, Casey's coming. Tannehill steps up and steps right into Casey. Mariota going to try to keep it himself and pick up the first, and he does just that. Mariota into Miami territory and out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Mariota play action, pressure coming, lofts one in the end zone, diving attempt, caught, Rashard Matthews.
Lippett, the 6'3", 190-pound corner who used to play wide receiver, still learning the ins and outs, and that was a great throw and obviously a great layout catch. Lippett not too far away from defending that.
Tannehill with pressure coming, and Tannehill is sacked again. Arakpo again coming, and he's got him!
It's going to be a challenge for him to hang in there.
Tannehill throwing on first down to Devontae Parker.
And in the midst of a bad situation.
Never missed a start in his career. He's hit hard again, and it's intercepted. Damian Stafford. Mariota rushed for 60 yards today. More rushing yards than the entire Miami offense. They finish with 51 yards rushing.
Delaney Walker's in motion, and here is Mariota running for the first time and into the open field deep inside Cleveland territory. Out of the shotgun, looking to throw. Left side of the field, pass is complete. There's a flag down.
And it's going to wear on you.
There's Mariota out of the shotgun, looking to the end zone. Pass is complete. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown on the left side of your screen. I think he's going to be working on Jamar Taylor. He's going to push him to the outside to create just a little bit of separation at the top of the route and then curl up.
He's the better receiver of the two. And Kessler to throw on first down, middle of the field. Bardage wide open. And Bardage rumbling inside the 35 to the 31. Right side of the offensive line with two tight ends. Here's Kessler to throw again under pressure. He'll roll. He's going to try to get out of bounds. He does not want to get hit. On the right side of the offensive line, number 82, Kessler under pressure, and he's spun down. And the tight ends. Mariota off the play fake. Steps up in the pocket, going long. He's got a man wide open. Diving grab. Kendall Wright into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Then bounced his way across the goal line.
You never really see two receivers to the short side of the field, but they put him there so he has the entire width of the field to run away from the defense. And Derek Kindred, the strong safety, gets lost at the break, and Mariota puts it out there.
The Tennessee 49. Here's Murray. And Murray spins away from one tackler. And look at Mariota out there trying to block. Howard checks in for Poyer. Here's Mariota on first down. Again, whips him up and spins him down. 10th in the league in yards allowed per game. Kessler looks behind him, lofts it, and he has Lewis inside Tennessee territory. Parrish Cox makes the tackle. Second down and 10 for the 31. Looking left out of the backfield is Duke Johnson. And Johnson stiffs arms out of bounds. They can get a first down, but they're looking for a touchdown. Kessler to the end zone for Pryor. Leaping grab back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
This is equally the ball location from Kessler. Double coverage. The Titans know exactly where he's going to go, but he puts that ball high where Pryor can go up with it. And we already talked about, we saw the one-handed catch.
On first down, here's Mariota. With 39 seconds to play, middle of the field is wide open. 42-yard line behind the chains. Here's Mariota, steps up in the pocket, throws near side, passes complete to Matthews, who goes out of bounds.
Him as a power back, but he ran 4.4 coming out of college.
Dump it off, here's Supernaw. Supernaw on the far side of the field, gets inside 39. And Mariota looking for it all on the near side. He's a diving grab, he's got it. Number 71, the handoff to Murray, left side into the end zone, bouncing in for a touchdown. And he is tough to bring down.
Extra tackle in the game. Dennis Kelly comes over to join Lewan over there on the left side. And Lewan, being their best run blocker this season, gets a terrific down block.
Hawkins in motion on first down for the 25. Kessler under pressure, and he is going down. Off the play fake, Mariota. He He's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. Best field position by 15 yards to start for the Browns. Kessler in trouble, and he's going down. One-score games. It's been an impressive run for the National Football League. Here's Mariota for Delaney. Walker makes the sliding grab. That was sharp in motion off the play fake. Mariota left side. Fasano's got it into the end zone.
Fasano block, and then he's going to sneak back across the field. Plenty of time. The linebackers over pursuing. You've seen them be extremely aggressive throughout this game, and on this last drive, attacking the run. And a beautiful play call by Terry Robisky to take advantage of that aggressive Cleveland Brown defense.
Formation on 4th and half a yard. Off the play fake, Kessler under pressure, gets away, throws the other side of the field, and it's caught! They just converted a 3rd down. Middle of the field, pass is complete for Hawkins. Play clock at 7. Here comes the pressure, steps up. Rolling right, throws on the run. Pass is complete to Hawkins, who's out of bounds.
And count on stopping him at 3 downs.
13th play of the drive, touchdown Cleveland.
Give yourself a chance. Perfect slant, a natural pick.
38, Crowell in the backfield, Kessler. Drops back to pass, throws to the right side, and his pass is caught. Ducks it off to Johnson. Johnson away from McCourty, inside Tennessee territory, now to the middle of the field. Kessler is nailed down at the 30-yard line. Kessler hands it off to Johnson, and Johnson to the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Browns to try and close out this game. In the last 5 minutes of the game.
Think about some of their losses this year. I mean, they're 0-5, obviously. They lost 25-20 to the Ravens, 30-24 to the Dolphins, and 31-20 to the Skins, but had the lead going into the 4th quarter. It wasn't easy. Mike Mularkey said it would be 60 minutes of football, and in essence, he got 60 minutes of football out of Hugh Jackson and the Cleveland Browns.
Motion is Andre Johnson. Mariota play action. Goes underneath. It's caught. This is Taylor Lewan. Surprise, surprise. And look at the big fella.
It's a tackle eligible play. Here he is right here, but take a look. This receiver, he's off the line of scrimmage. That makes Taylor Lewan eligible to catch this ball. It was well designed, and they completely fooled the defense for the Indianapolis Colts.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. Looked like a box hold on the play. Brett Kern, the punter, is when you include the playoffs. 2nd and 2, Luck. Off the far side, it's caught. Where do they go here on 2nd and goal? Looked like Luck bobbled the snap for a moment. Throws end zone. Frank Gore on the Indianapolis touchdown.
And look at that. It's just a really nice sidearm throw from Andrew Luck.
Andre Johnson lines up in the slot. 1st and 10, Luck. Delivering and caught. That's Eric Swope, the tight end. 1st and 10 from the Tennessee 37. Luck has time. Going end zone. It is caught for the Indianapolis touchdown. It's T.Y. Hilton.
For T.Y. Hilton to come that far down the field and for Luck to be able to throw it on the money and allow T.Y. Hilton to throw this ball over the top of the free safety who was sitting there in center field but took a poor angle biting up, and Luck is able to get it over the top. And what a catch by T.Y. Hilton.
So a little short kick here. And they catch Tennessee napping. Football is loose, and Indianapolis has recovered. 2nd and 4. Luck has time and just drops it in the breadbasket of Hilton. Matt Overton is the long snapper from 28. Vinatieri is perfect. He's 6 of 6. On 2nd and 5, Mariota taking a shot off the far side. Incomplete. Boy, Walker trying to make a one-handed catch, and a marker comes in.
Pass interference. Defense, number 29. Spot of the foul. Automatic
First down.
What happens here on the 11th play of the drive? Second and goal. Into Murray. Boy, he looked like he had it, and then the football comes loose. And now they signal touchdown Tennessee.
Look at this. It's a run play, and now you see he stopped. There he stretches the ball out, but his knee was yet to be on the ground. Once he breaks the plane of that goal line, it's touchdown. See, he stopped right there. He'll stick the ball out with one hand on the ground, not considered down there.
He's past the 8-minute mark, third quarter, 1st and 10. Luck. Over the middle, caught. That's Doyle. On 1st and 10. Luck's going to throw again and completes. And now Vinatieri to attempt the NFL record for consecutive makes on field goals, and he's got it. He passes Mike Vanderjack with his 43rd consecutive make.
He has not been accurate throwing the ball.
Derrick Henry on the field, 3rd and 15. Need the 40. 10th play of the drive that began at their own 25. 3rd and 19. Mariota over the middle, and he's caught. Matthews.
Well, he's matched up in the middle of the field. This is a play for DeQuell Jackson's got to make this tackle. Yards after contact.
On 3rd and goal. Mariota going end zone, finding Walker for the Titans touchdown. As Mariota finds Walker in the back of the end zone. We're here, 3rd and 6. Just inside the 24. Mariota off the seam, 1st down and more. Walker finding daylight. He's been 23 straight inside the 50. This one on target, and it is good. Down 3 with 6 to play in the 4th. Luck's pass deflected in the air and caught. Jack Doyle off the hand of Woodyard right there.
Woodyard got underneath it, nearly intercepted it, but Doyle stayed with it, was able to come down with it.
3rd and 13. Luck eluding a sack, finds his man. It's Devin Street. 131 yards. 3rd and goal. Luck going end zone, caught. Jack Doyle for the Indianapolis touchdown.
Doyle is lined up next to T.Y. Hilton, who slashes underneath and then go back up. Sneaking in behind the linebacker Williamson. A really well-run route by Jack Doyle.
Mariota and the Titans start from their own 25. 1st and 10. That football comes loose, and it's taken by Robert Mathis, and he's in for the Colts touchdown.
On Marcus Mariota, and from there it is. There's the hit, forced fumble. And there is Robert Mathis getting the scoop and the score. Great pass rush by the big guy. They need to make some plays.
No Colts fans are thinking that. A lot of Colts fans had turned the TV off at the end of that game last week. Good strike here for Mariota to get the drive going. This is Tajay Sharp.
This Mariota, they're not built to come from behind and win football games.
Mariota's pass is caught. So there's just something about these Colts. They have had Tennessee's number. This one takes the bounce that they wanted. Titans just unable to get there. And it is all over. 10th straight win for the Colts over their division rivals, the Tennessee Titans. Your final 34-26.
Power running game in the I formation.
So they go no huddle here at the start. Good time for Mariota. And it's a 2nd and 8. And they toss it, and he fumbles it, and the ball's on the ground. And it looks like Jacksonville may be at the bottom of that pile. Nope, it's going to be 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 9. Bortles pass. Diving attempt incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 6. Mariota looking all over the field. He's got Jackson running after. Now he'll take off.
Getting inside this red zone.
Let's see if they can do it again. Mariota pass. A little wide of the mark. Bo Brinkley sends it out. And that kick is good. sneaks in.
He was a high draft pick. They need his help.
3rd and 2. Going outside, picking up the first down. It's Murray. Here in Nashville, it's 1st and 10. And play action. Mariota going for the big ball. Gonna be an open, and he's got the touchdown. Kendall Wright. Back in the comfort zone. Here is Henry. Derrick Henry.
And the main man in Alabama to win the Heisman Trophy.
It's 3rd and 8 here. As Mariota's pass is pulled down.
Right team to draft team. Now they got backups that use his power run.
Here he goes. Throwing ahead for a gain of 9. Going back to it. Henry goes out. There's that speed to the end zone for the touchdown. And the versatility he has. 2nd and 7. Look at this pass. Oh, right. Yeah, man, looked like a backwards pass. Almost 200 yards more offense for the Titans. Adding to it here with the completion. Superman slips out of the tackle. Runs down the sideline. Did he ever step out? Got a touchdown signal, and it's got to be close. Got to be close. Oh, he's out.
Yeah, he's tight a long time down the sideline. Oh.
He definitely steps out here at the 15.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Good eyes.
Here's a first down handoff to Murray. He breaks free. Look at Mariota trying to lead him to the end zone. And he dives for the pylon, and he's got it. And wait till you see what the quarterback did. And he slipped that one to me. 2nd and 10. And there's a pass complete to Lee.
Moving around.
Here they come. Bortles decked. Back at the 43. All the first half analysis and highlights coming up. Down the field.
Oh, promising young star for them.
3rd overall. Here's a 2nd and 10 pass play. And it's Matthews.
Don't switch. Get caught running behind.
Mariota. Man open on the sideline. And 15 seconds. Snap from the 19. Got time to go underneath here as Henry breaks it. Look at Henry. Plow ahead down to the 4 for the 3. The close out. A dominating 2 quarters.
And terrific throws from the pocket.
3rd down. That's a good cut. Trying to take off for the yardage, and he butts heads.
We would be here tonight and really maybe give them some energy.
2nd and 4. That's a first down to Hearns.
Lining up, saying we're going to establish the run.
Bortles underneath, Yeldon. And he's got another first down. The full 10 yards to go as Bortles looks to the end zone, and he has the touchdown. That is Julius Thomas.
I wouldn't go for 2. I'd take the extra point.
First 2-point attempt of the season for Jacksonville. Taken off and easily getting there is Bortles. From the gun. Mariota. He's got a wide open Walker. Gobbling up yardage of the season for Walker. And now from the 20, they hand it back off to Murray, and he's taken off. Murray. Mariota. Got an open man. He's got a touchdown. It's Matthews. He might respond to that next week. 1st and 10. There is Hearns. Well done, Steve Hoffman. You saw him, the new special teams coach in Tennessee. 2nd and 5. Gallup. And there goes Murray. Look at him with a stiff arm. Almost taking off the helmet of Smith. I know you loved the game.
I loved it. It was so exciting. And of course, the end the way it did ruined it.
Burn ball to ground, and
did they get it while they're in bounds?
Well, Lee was the one who mishandled it. That's Henry showing that burst again to get outside. Man, that one is good.
Throws and completions down the field.
2nd and 10. Back shoulder. Delay, drop. And he fights for the first. as a team. First down throw, lined up and whips it over. Robinson. At least try to put a positive spin on everything he does. This one's going to be impossible.
What it was built for, to be about. It hasn't, but I don't see it happening.
That is some catch.
So he didn't work out as the franchise left tackle.
Goal, touchdown. It's Hearns.
Tonight, I know you're doing
Tongue-in-cheek, but doesn't give the kid credit. He's and Hearns somehow held on to it.
do it at the start of the game.
Might be the last play. Portis comes in and across for the touchdown is Brian Walters. Bouncing around to close out the game. Kimball right dramatically falls to the turf. Tennessee will go into the back half of the season at 4-4.
5 in the secondary, 1st and 10 for Phillip Rivers. They come off the left side. He's got his receiver. That's caught by Gates and a touchdown. He beats Damian Stafford. 13-yard touchdown pass by Rivers on the game's opening drive. He's got a 1st and 10 run. It's a foot race with the secondary. Being chased down by Byard. What a run, Melvin Gordon. He is a completely new back this year compared to his rookie season. Rivers on 1st and goal, touchdown. Tyrell Williams. He beats Cox. Here the 1st and 10. And caught, touchdown. Rashard Matthews with a beauty. 16-yard strike. Once again, it's Gordon. High stepping, breaking tackles. 3rd and 1. Lewan the block in time for Mariota, and he's going deep, and he's got his receiver. Time, toss, touchdown. Rashard Matthews, a 7-yard catch. Mariota on the move, and to the pylon, and touchdown! Wow. And they've got the lead. 1st and goal, Gordon behind Watt. A touchdown, and the Chargers have recaptured the lead on a 1-yard burst. This time we've seen the pistol today. Mariota to pump and the drive, and then he was, look at the fumble right here, and it's picked up on the bounce, and there he goes, Lowry all the way to the house. What a play! Chargers build on their lead. 41-yard fumble return touchdown. Dwight Lowry.
On this 3rd and short.
3rd and 1. Quick hitter, caught by Wright. He's off to the races, chased by Lowry. Chased by Hayward, wrestling him out of bounds. Mariota, touchdown. Caught by Delaney Walker. He threads one inside. They beat Williams. 8-yard touchdown pass. 2nd down, 7. Screen pass. Look at Gordon. Look at him fly. They be within a half game. They're a game out coming into today. This is a 36-yard field goal. Pretty important score. Up away it goes. Schwenke the block. Oh, it's picked off. Flowers. There he goes. Touchdown. A 2nd defensive touchdown for San Diego. Out of defensive backs to throw into 2. 2nd and 8. There he goes. He found the gap, and that's Harry Douglas. The ex-Falcon breaking 1 tackle on the play of McCoyle. Jolston Fowler, the block, the fullback out of Alabama. There goes Murray, bouncing outside and walking in for the 1-yard touchdown run for Tennessee.
That's an unbelievable effort by DeMarco Murray.
One of many we've seen. 37 handoff. This is Gordon. Spurting free. Breaking tackles. He's amazing. Galloping his way deep in the secondary. McCourty can't get him, and he hits the chalk at the 25. That was sensational. 47-yard run.
That's a ball game clinching winning run right there.
And a big win for the Chargers on the doorstep of what is one of the biggest decision days here, with Election Day coming in for a chance to perhaps build a new stadium in San Diego, the election on Tuesday, and hoping for the best. The Charger offense, 476 yards. No turnovers, 1 sack allowed in 36.5 minutes.
Five-yard line. And DeMarco Murray breaks free across midfield. One man to beat. Inside the 20. And he will take it all the way 75 yards on the first play from scrimmage for the Tennessee Titans. This season from Jeff Triplett's crew.
So I love the fact right now Taylor Lewan gets up. He's not letting anybody touch his quarterback like that. Everybody's going to be protective of your quarterback in this situation.
There are 3 fouls on the play. Encroachment, number 60, defense. That penalty's declined. Personal foul, number 68 of the defense. That penalty is accepted, hitting the quarterback after the play is dead. After the play is over, personal foul, number 77 of the offense. Contact with an official, and he is disqualified from the game.
Wow.
We will penalize both 15-yard fouls, and it will be 1st and 25 for the offense.
So Taylor Lewan has been ejected for contact with an official. Ezekiel Elliott, he is now the NFL's leading rusher. Murray looking to throw, end zone, Walker, diving catch for a Tennessee Titans touchdown. And he has been ejected. Dennis Kelly is eligible. Mariota to the end zone, touchdown, Anthony Fasano. Rodgers throws, Nelson, touchdown. On the slant. Mariota throws, he's looking for Matthews. And Rashard Matthews makes the catch for a Titans touchdown. From his 35-yard line, Trevor Davis is deep for the Packers. And he called for the fair catch. Then bobbled the football. Some more extracurricular activity and a flag has been thrown.
What we're seeing here today is a lot of guys with the emotion, post-play.
Titans recover following the muff.
It's going to be a tough catch right here for Trevor Davis. He comes up. He feels the pressure around him.
For Tennessee, Mariota rolling right, he throws, touchdown, Kendall Wright. Rodgers on 3rd down, complete to Devontae Adams. Rodgers on 2nd down, the screen to Starks, and James Starks takes it in for a Packers touchdown. That was quick. 3 defenders back deep. Rodgers spins, now sets, and throws. And it is deflected and picked off in the end zone. Bryce McCain comes out with it. So no miracle this time from Rodgers at the end of the half. McCain with the pick. On 2nd down and 8, Rodgers steps up and takes off. And he will bring it all the way into the end zone for a Packers touchdown, and then took a late hit after he scored. 3rd down and 5. Mariota throws, wide open, and taking it in for a touchdown is Tajay Sharp. Rodgers directing traffic. Now sets. And throws, and it's picked off. Paris Cox with his third.
Congratulations to Mike Mularkey, his staff, his players on rising to the challenge, what he called a statement game, going up against one of the storied franchises in the NFL and getting a nice victory.
Backfield now resets in the slot on 3rd and 13. Luck nowhere to throw. He's going to throw it late on the right and completes. That's T.Y. Hilton for a first down catch. On formation now, Robert Turbin takes the quick handoff. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tennessee has the 3rd best rushing attack in the NFL. Mariota sacked. For the pounding that he's taken, such a physical style of runner. Once again, takes a direct snap. Some trickery from the Colts. Luck has it and goes underneath Gore with plenty of real estate. No one in front of Frank Gore. 10 and finally forced out of bounds inside the 5.
Now watch, he's going to flip it over to Luck. But keep your eye on Frank Gore, because the Titans defense, they take their eyes off of him. Look at this. Nice little throw, but no one is even close to Frank Gore. Close to scoring a touchdown here.
What creativity by Chudzinski and the Colts on 2nd and goal. Luck firing end zone. It is caught for the Indianapolis touchdown. It's Dante Moncrief. Faced here with 2nd and 8. Play action. Luck off balance throw, but he's got his man wide open. It's caught. Philip Dorsett breaking free inside the 15.
The Titans the ball, tough field position.
Don't need to score here, just a 1-yard pickup. Luck on end zone. It is caught. T.Y. Hilton. What a catch for the Indianapolis touchdown.
Cox looks like he's going to get an interception, but because T.Y. Hilton comes back to the ball, he takes away the angle from Cox.
Being told last night, Solomon,
that's right.
Going down memory lane, great highlight tape of that Super Bowl season. So just very special. And he's gotten better every year, and playing is your best experience, and he's improved, and I'm a big fan.
On 3rd and 10, Luck goes through his progressions, going to tuck it away and try to run for the first down. Needs the 36, and he's got it. Colts, one of 2 teams in the league that have made every field goal an extra point. Baltimore with Justin Tucker are the other. Is no good. He misses wide right. Incredible. Harry Douglas comes onto the field on 2nd and 10. Quick strike for Mariota over the middle. Lunging catch. We saw Ted Monachino, Indianapolis' defensive coordinator. On 2nd and 10, Mariota's pass is caught. What's the call here? It is a completion. 12th play of the drive that began at their own 32. Mariota avoids the set, going end zone, caught for the Tennessee touchdown.
And it's just going to be a really good route. Watch him get right inside right here. He's wide open. Good throw, good anticipation by Marcus.
Mariota and company took advantage. Luck on 2nd and 8 is hit from the back and sacked. Take a direct snap, try to fake it. This is Valentino Blake trying to find some open daylight, could not. Indianapolis takes over on downs, 1st and 10. Luck will have to throw it across his body, way down the field, off the hands of Hilton. Incredible effort by Luck. 3rd and 3. And pass is caught. 1st down and more for Tennessee. It's Kendall Wright. By formation set. Play action for Mariota. Going to take a shot. Throwing end zone. He's got his man. Touchdown Tennessee. It's Tajay Sharp. Line up at the bottom of your screen. Luck steps up, again hit on the release, and that pass somehow finds its way to Moncrief. 20 yards and a 1st down.
While getting hit by guess who? Derek Morgan.
Have to kind of turn the game.
Trying to build on that. Play action from Mariota. He's going to run with it on 2nd and 12. A lot of real estate in front of him, and he runs for the first down.
Something's bound to happen. He's been playing very well today.
Play action from Luck. On 1st and 10 has Hilton wide open. Flag is thrown way back at the 39. Sharp and Melvin at the top of your picture. 3rd and 7. Mariota buried
against his Titan secondary.
Luck from the gun, play action on 1st and 10. Hit just before the throw, and that pass is intercepted. It's Bryce McCain for Tennessee. Turbin, lone setback on 3rd and 5. Titans trying to get off the field right here. Luck extends the play, throws, and completes. T.Y. Hilton, fittingly. As the Colts leapfrog Tennessee into 2nd place. Houston, of course, will play tomorrow night.
Great man and has always been a great coach.
On 3rd and 14, underneath, this is Howard. Plenty of real estate. 1st down, 1 and more. Did most of the cooking in Nashville. Brief time away from his club. 2nd and 10. This is Howard finding the edge again. Barkley from the gun. Here come the Titans on 3rd and 7. Barkley, nice release, and it's caught. Marquise Wilson in the loss at the Giants. And a critical one here. 3rd and goal. Barkley throwing end zone. It is caught for the Chicago touchdown. It's Daniel Brown.
They shouldn't have to do that, but here they are for the 2nd straight week on both sides of the ball, getting off to that slow start.
Mariota play action finds Delaney Walker. The Pro Bowl tight end deep inside Bears territory. Good looking pass by Mariota. See where Walker lines up. One play called to Henry. Bounces outside Henry, and he's into the end zone. This is Henry. Plenty of room right up the gut, and look at Henry keeping the feet churning. 3rd and goal. Mariota throwing, end zone caught. It's Delaney Walker for the Tennessee touchdown. Out of Southern Utah, 2nd and 6. Barkley pump fakes, goes through his reads over the middle. That pass ripped away and intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. So picks penalized. Fresh set of downs. Mariota throwing up the seam. That pass is caught. It's Douglas again. Mariota. 3rd and 10. Mariota taking a shot, going end zone. It is caught. Brilliant catch by Matthews for the Tennessee touchdown.
And watch, he's going to run and get to the center of the field, but the deep defender doesn't get there in time. Good throw. Look at this beautiful catch. Great diving catch by Matthews.
29 yards. And Matthews will be putting that one on his highlight reel.
That's where he tends to run into problems. He can get a little more help from his wide receivers because, oh, here we go, onside kick. How about that?
Interesting play call by Chicago, and they recover the football as they catch Tennessee napping. 9th play as they shoot up just over 4 minutes. On 3rd and goal, Barkley evades the sack, throwing end zone, and it is picked. Another suspect decision by Barkley and Denoris Searcy on the interception.
See, right, you're in the first phase of the play. You got to throw it. But now you're off schedule, and he panics and just throws the ball into the end zone.
As Barkley, meantime, throws his 2nd pick of the afternoon. Mariota and company get it back, 1st and 10. Quick strike. This is Matthews breaking free. Did come up short last week on that 4th and 1 at the end of the game in Indy. As the fake handoff, and look at Mariota breaking free. Crosses the 15 inside the 10, and finally brought down since 1970. And a couple in that Bears game out in MetLife Stadium. Mariota takes another chance. That pass is caught.
And of course, you want to compete for Super Bowls.
Barkley goes play action, and a pass over the middle is caught.
You know, they were one of the worst. Now contending for the division title, even though they give up a touchdown here.
Barkley slinging it, and it's Marquise Wilson, top receiver who is healthy and left with the absence of both Miller and Jeffrey. And here is Marquise Wilson. Barkley lofting it, end zone. It is caught for the Chicago touchdown. It's Deontay Thompson. Mariota, option play. I don't think he got it.
To Barkley.
1st and 10. Barkley throwing again. That pass is caught. Marquise Wilson. Performance under his belt already, 125 yards. Barkley throwing end zone, incomplete.
I've never seen anything like this, where it's so easy to throw against the secondary. Receivers are getting open all day, but yet they're dropping them repeatedly. Here's Bellamy. Well, he's dropped several passes today.
No timeouts left for the Bears. 4th and goal. Barkley hit on the throw. End zone, incomplete.
It looked like Thompson had a chance to make this catch. As you look at Barkley getting hit, look at this ball right in the gut. This is right in the hands of Thompson. He just dropped it, Spiro. 4th and goal. Chance to win the game. Good throw from Barkley, but this ball's dropped. Wow.
Climbing to within just a half game of first place as they continue to give chase.
And all eyes right now on Trevor Siemian, that left foot injury. He was in a walking boot. Worked through it this week, and he's in there as the starter here this afternoon. Paxton Lynch got the start last week. They had just 206 yards of offense. Siemian throws on 1st down and connects to the former Patriot. Walker and Fasano, double tight end set. Mariota has a running lane and slides across the 40. They felt better about it now. Came at the right time. Mariota, deep ball. It's caught by Walker. 11th play of the drive. Handoff. Murray slices in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, it's a statement type of drive too. 11 plays on the drive, 9 of them rushes.
Emmanuel Sanders just limped off for Denver. It's a handoff. Forsett, his first carry. Oh, he loses the football. Justin Forsett getting an opportunity for Denver. He coughs it up.
But watch the hit right there on the ball by Rashad Johnson. That knocks it out, and there's the fight for the ball at the bottom. But the left hand just rips that ball away from Forsett. The wind is behind Suckup for this 53-yarder, so.
Suckup. He knocks it through. 3rd and 13. Mariota dealing with a rush. Slam down. Firing through Shane Ray. Justin Forsett is in. He fumbled on his first carry. Siemian, play fake. Dump it to Forsett. Forsett's got a little bit of room. And Forsett stood up and then hit. They trail Kansas City and Oakland in the standings. Moving pocket. Mariota throws against the grain. A floater. It's caught. Fasano, 1st down. They haven't been there yet. Mariota, 3rd and 7. Plenty of time. Mariota, tuck and run. Mariota, the acceleration. For your defense to be out there in the first half. Henry again. Nice cut. Henry upfield, short of the 1st down. Chris Harris Jr. Oh, he got blocked down low by Harry Douglas. From the pistol, Murray plows for the 1st down. Out near the 35, good block from Lewan for Tennessee. And some activity along the sideline. This is spilled over. They're going after Harry Douglas. Officials trying to get in there. So Talib and Douglas.
After the play was over, personal foul, defense, number 21. Automatic 1st down.
Talib lost his helmet in the process, and it escalated quickly. Suckup. A swirling Suckup. He curls it.
Well, not when he drops back, but we haven't seen any bootlegs, have we?
And that's a big part of their arsenal. Sanders breaks away from the tackle and forced out of bounds. Another punt. And it's Riley Dixon. Averaging 46 yards. No, it's a fake. Dixon, nice throw to the sideline. Cody Latimer. Tennessee wasn't prepared for it. Denver takes advantage, 16 yards, and the drive continues. Forsett in the backfield. Simeon dealing with the rush, puts it upstairs, and caught by Thomas. Demaryius Thomas is out of bounds. 4th and goal. Denver needs it. Simeon trying to avoid the pressure, buys time. Simeon, incomplete. 2 Broncos in the area, Sanders and Thomas. Mariota, here comes the rush. Steps up, avoids it. Mariota, look out! Blocked out at the 1 by Ware. Simeon making sure everybody's on the same page here. Play clock down to 3. Simeon steps up. Simeon flicks it. He's got Demaryius Thomas inside the 5. 2nd and goal, they press the line. Simeon off his back foot. It's caught. Touchdown, Emmanuel Sanders. The Broncos are on the board.
I just love the way that Simeon faded away from the pressure to drop that ball into the belly of Sanders. But
out of the gun, Simeon. Oh, what a grab! Demaryius Thomas.
Yeah, we saw him make a one-handed catch earlier today. This one's just as spectacular. Total layout with McCourty on the inside. Ball placement couldn't be any better from Simeon. Absolutely perfect throw.
3 timeouts left. This is a 34-yarder. McManus splits the uprights at the line of scrimmage on a 2nd and 5. Mariota, timing route to the sideline. Over the shoulder grab, Rashard Matthews. 1-on-1 with Aqib Talib. Simeon slings it. Again, feeding the football to Demaryius Thomas. 1st down at the Denver 29. 13-10, Tennessee in front. Simeon steps up. Pump and throw across the 40. Caught by Derby, and he fumbles the football. The Titans take over.
Well, as the ball is on target to Derby, Williamson from one side, he's going to rip it out with help from Rashad Johnson. When Johnson got there, that gave Williamson a chance to pull it away.
It got jarred out. The stick by Johnson, Williamson on the wrap-up. Yep. You're all over it, Dan. The Titans survive. 13-10. They knock off the Broncos.
Where? No, sorry, that's Tyreek Hill. And Hill breaking free. Tyreek Hill. 30. 10. Touchdown.
Here's Tyreek Hill. He's just going to run, and he gets through. And when he gets in the open field, he was timed at a 4.2540 coming out of college. So he's the fastest player in the National Football League. I'd be hard-pressed to find someone faster. When you get in the open field and you got to try and make an open field tackle on him, that's a tough task to make.
Mariota lobbing this one to a wide open receiver inside the 10 to the 5, and we have a penalty marker down as the ball is lost into the end zone and covered by the Chiefs, and they're going to run it back. Daniel Sorensen. Remember, a penalty flag is down. Sorensen finally knocked down close to midfield. So the penalty is declined. This is Rashard Matthews losing the football. Alex Smith going to go deep down the near sideline. That ball is caught inside the 20, inside the 10 goes Jeremy Maclin. Smith has all kinds of time and going to run to the 5. Touchdown!
He's trying to push the ball up the field to the left. He keeps his eyes over there. Alex, throughout his career, has shown great athleticism and the ability to run the football. He hasn't done it as much this year.
Henry with the ball. to the goal line. Did he get there? No signal. Now a signal from the far side. It is a touchdown. Under pressure, Mariota lost the ball. To the 40-yard line. Let's see who jumped on top of it.
They just continue to do this week in and week out, is creating great field position, very opportunistic in their turnovers. Dontari Poet looks like he's the one that punches that out. Ramik Wilson gets the recovery.
They get the snap off. The give is to Spencer Ware, and Ware is not going to get there. Ware didn't get there. Smith throwing it on the slant. That's complete and inside the 20 to the on the way, and plenty of foot on that one. Fake to Murray this time. Mariota with time lofts it, and it is intercepted. Parker's first interception of the season is a dandy. Smith got his man. That's complete. Red zone. Smith to the end zone, intercepted in the end zone.
Watch his eyes tracking the receiver the whole time. Tennessee able to come up with the big turnover in the end zone.
3rd and 1. Murray breaking through. This one's from 39 yards out. Make it 34. Mariota over the middle and has his man across the 40, close to the 45. Mariota lofting it for Murray. He's got it inside the 5.
Mariota knew where he was going to go with the ball.
This is Derrick Henry to the end zone for the touchdown. DeMarco Murray in the backfield. Mariota rolling, looking, and is brought down back at the 15-yard line. Alex Smith didn't get there.
Kick a field goal with a hard football.
Their last 2 possessions, Tennessee with a field goal and a touchdown. And Mariota over the middle, wide open. Across the 40, close to the 45 is Rashard Matthews. Open over the middle, and the midfield is Delaney Walker. 3rd and 4, and that pass is complete inside the 40 to the 35.
Get up and spike it.
Walker again.
They got to get up and spike it.
Sucker. And this one is good.
Final score, Titans 19, Chiefs 17.
The Titans win it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
2nd and 6. Bortles looking deep for Robinson. He makes the catch in Titans territory. Bortles taking another shot, looking for Lee. Great adjustment. The catch. Was he in? Yes. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Marquise Lee, another tall wide receiver on the outside, always has been known as a guy who plays the ball very, very well at its high point, at the apex right there. He missed time to jump a little bit, but still.
Ivory back in play action. Bortles on the move, throws on the run to Robinson, who's got it at the 30-yard line. And the kick is good. Mariota fires sideline, and it's caught along the sideline. Mariota flushed out, rolling, fires, caught, touchdown, Tennessee. Rashard Matthews.
Against 0 interceptions. 0, I said, yes. That's his 18th touchdown pass of the year in the red zone.
Pressure coming, Bortles hit as he throws, and it's complete to Walters. 1st and 10. Bortles screen to Ivory. Ivory at the 15, at the 10, Ivory at the 5. Ivory still going, and Ivory is taken down. Tyson Alualu, the defensive lineman, reported as eligible as the fullback. They give it to Ivory. Ivory following his blocks and in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Third rushing touchdown this season for Chris Ivory.
Tyson Alualu, I mean, just get in on him, and then they bring...
what a block.
Yeah, they bring everybody around the side.
It's 2nd and 18. Fowler coming again. Mariota gets rid of it and completes it to Kendall Wright. And now they're saying he was incomplete. He had 11 straight completions until that last one, and he completes this one to Robinson, reversing field. Robinson tripped up inside the 35-yard line. Missed an extra point earlier, and this field goal is good. Early third quarter, and the Jaguars will start this drive at their own 17-yard line with Ivory on the ground. He takes it out across the 20. Ball came out late. They're saying this is a fumble.
That's going to be very close. There's nothing there. It's going to be hard to overturn. It's going to be so close. And let's see something here. His knee.
That's the one where you're whatever way it's ruled, you're hoping it's going your way.
34 in a row inside 50 yards. And make it 35 in a row. The Ivory lost 2 yards on first down. It's 2nd and 12. Bortles to Walters across the 40. Myers, kick on the way, right down the middle. Does he have enough leg? Yes!
Easy.
They play action here. Bortles on the run. Has some room to run. He will do that to the 30 and out of bounds. This kick down the middle, and once again, Jason Myers is good. Mariota tackled from behind and sacked.
Mariota, just as he steps into this, he feels the pressure, knows he couldn't step into the throw because Sheldon Day was right there in his face, coming around behind, where actually it's the guy in his face was Avery Jones. These guys really have a lot of respect for a young quarterback who has done everything he can to help his team, and they, I think they've responded to his leadership as a young quarterback, not only on the field, but obviously off the field as well.
Play action again. Castle looking to go back to the air. Checks down to Henry. Henry slips a tackle. Henry at the 20, and Henry is pushed out by Buzz Lusney. Good protection, Castle, and that one is caught for a touchdown. Wow. Delaney Walker. Matt Castle's first touchdown pass since last Thanksgiving in 2015 when he was a member of the Dallas Cowboys.
You can see Telvin Smith, number 50, makes the break on this ball. I thought he was going to intercept. Oh, Delaney Walker jumped in front of him.
Yards today, 20. Then he had the entire season coming in. Bortles to Robinson. Oh, what a play! Did he get both feet in? Yes, he did! And 2nd and 4 from the 20. Marquise Lee looking to throw it. Has Bortles wide open. Those tricky Jags! Touchdown, Jacksonville!
Well, the only way a quarterback is eligible as a receiver is if he's in the shotgun. And a lot of times, as you see right there, that was Arakpo, number 98, who realized that Bortles is stuck outside of him.
If you're just joining us, Marcus Mariota out for the game with an injured ankle. It's Matt Castle, and he's picked off! Ramsey! Touchdown!
We spoke to Mike Mularkey yesterday. He said the word that describes his team is resilient. There's no bouncing back from this one.
Great players make great plays.
With 1 on the play clock, Castle takes the snap, fires to the end zone, and it is juggled and incomplete. Delaney Walker nearly had his 2nd touchdown of the game. Instead, the ball is going back to Jacksonville. The Jaguars with their first win since week 6, and the Tennessee Titans fall to 8-7. The Houston Texans can clinch the AFC South with a win tonight at home against the Bengals.
Jonathan Grimes checks in for the first time. Play clock down to 4. Savage under pressure. He goes down. He fumbles the football. It's recovered in the end zone by the Titans.
that can threaten a defense down the field and dictate coverage as this offense takes the next step.
Well, speaking of that tight end, that was Delaney Walker who dropped the pass right between his numbers that would have been a first down. Let's roll the dice on 4th down, and Savage will keep it himself, and he dives forward. It looks like he's got a first down. All right, well, this is an issue here. Savage is being escorted off the field, and Brock Osweiler is coming on to run the offense on 1st down. Well, this was kind of nonchalant from Tom Savage, and I think he was called away by the official, and so they must have buzzed from upstairs that something happened because the official pulled him aside, and there's Bill O'Brien.
But I think you have to find a way for your offense to score points when you get in positive territory.
That's Akeem Hunt who's in motion. He's in with Jonathan Grimes, and Osweiler is ripped down by Damian Stafford. On 2nd down, Castle looks to his left and deflected and intercepted by the Texans. Quentin Demps on the near side is out of bounds at the 42-yard line. This will be the 5th play of this drive. Osweiler looking to his left. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage. He has made 16 straight. The Texans' record is 18 straight. This one has the distance, but it hits the uprights. On 1st down from the 10. Osweiler under pressure, and he's taken down right at the goal line.
But I know he wants his offense to play better than they have to start this one.
Castle to Rashard Matthews inside the 20-yard line.
I don't think Tennessee quite has that option.
Back in the end zone, Rashard Matthews is wide open for a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins on the near side, and Osweiler's looking that way, and he does get him out of his break, and he's got a 1st down.
But have not been able to get on the same page here in Week 17.
Yeah, they love the fact that Ryan Griffin has improved so much as a blocker as well. And here is DeAndre Hopkins, and Hopkins inside the 20-yard line. Play clock is winding down to 2 on 4th and goal from inside the 5, middle of the field. Touchdown, Texans! In the last 8 games, and only 2 rushing touchdowns. Here's Derrick Henry, and he slips away from one defender. He's inside the 40-yard line. Well, there you go, a little daylight. That's Fowler in motion, the fullback. Henry does get it, tries to the left, getting to the edge, and into the end zone. Here comes the blitz by the Titans, picked up by the Texans, and here is Hopkins into the open field. Inside the 15 and dragged down inside the 5. The emergency quarterback Shane Leckler is the holder. This one was nearly blocked, but it is good. 3rd down and 17. Castle steps up. He's going to let it rip to the far side of the field for Matthews. And inside the 20-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 11. Castle doing a little dancing, and then he is wrapped up and taken down. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way, and it is good.
Is that amazing?
It is. 2nd down, Osweiler going to the far side of the field. The ball is caught. Wendell Williams reels it in. Play clock is down to 5. Osweiler points out the Mike linebacker. Play clock at 1. He gets it off. Nearly bobbled the snap. Looks to the left. Runs to the right. Now to the middle. Into the end zone. 29 seconds to play. Osweiler under pressure, and he is nailed by Jarrell Casey. The play clock has begun. Game clock at 23 and stops.
There's Derek Morgan down there.
Osweiler under pressure, breaks away from Morgan, sets up and throws a wobbler, incomplete, and the Titans will take over. It's victory formation for the Titans, and it's Alex Tanney, Matt Castle, who will take a knee, and the Titans will finish the 2016 season with 9 wins. 24-17 the final score. Now let's go to New York for James Brown.